We're headed to the Warzone. Get geared up and stand by. Dropping into the AO.
Loading fresh mag.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy soldier incoming. All stations, we are free to go. Stand by for deployment. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your squad and go get after it. Enemy UAV overhead. Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Hostile UAV in the area. You have reinforcements inbound.
Careful! Possible enemy here. I'm taking fire! Reloading!
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Get ready. You're redeploying. All squad mates are in the safe zone. You're losing ground. Moving. Enemy counter UAV inbound. We've got 10 squads active in the field. You've got a loadout drop inbound. Go get your revenge.
You couldn't find it.
What the hell do you want?
I thought I'd seen that on Reddit or somewhere before, but I guess that wasn't public. Like, the same as the one of kill a dude and get my toes done. Like, that image had never circulated public, but the feds knew that it was available, and it's been mentioned extensively. That's my bad. But regardless, both of those extremely incriminating posts were real. And, you know, we come to find out that the first time, Blue actually pressured his son and said, you got to take that stuff down.
The day off.
Sounds like taking.
Thursday. Messages that I texted him that were literally probably like, I think it's a Tuesday. Oh, never mind, it's a Thursday. And like, it's like I didn't even read the second message. So I was like, I'm not worried. If someone's already covering for me, I'm not sure. I'll just go, but I still need Thursday.
Now, are they going to show us the photograph?
Like that sometimes.
They have the photograph in court. I don't know if we're going to see it, but I would like to see it.
You know what? No, I should have.
Wait, states 240 deposit?
What the
Do you
Yeah.
recognize that?
Why don't you listen to me? Read the whole text. You're like a woman.
Oh, yes.
I want to be loved.
Back on station. Go get on. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
So, you know, they're showing the post. They're showing that he had posted Billy, and
No, what?
it's crazy. It's actually crazy. So, look, they go on to talk about a few more social media posts and, you know, essentially some phone numbers and talking about details of things that went back and forth that weren't too interesting. But as we come to a close from the prosecution's questioning, they just give Blue just another chance to kind of...
I don't sleep. I never sleep.
just keep it real about what he's going through and how hard it is.
I think he's trying to tell me, but I wake up
Enemy
at
soldier incoming. One supply box remaining.
And as he's about to say,
My controller just died and got me killed. I'm so mad.
Now, those of you may not believe it, even though you sacrificed like your thing, you still want your
Controller just fucking died.
Yes.
So right now I just got, remember those people that I was fighting with on this game tomorrow?
Yeah, the days.
Well, now they have assault rifles.
Perfect. Cross-examine this original.
The gays have
So
assault
we're now going
rifles
to get
and
to
all that.
cross-examination. We're going to have the defense, who are essentially...
That's funny because I am streaming.
And then the
I don't want to say tarnish his character, but they're really going to try to get at why he would be doing this. And ultimately, I personally feel like it doesn't matter. I think that testimony's down. I think the moment that
Like
he said
Pizzagate.
that was Kato, that he knows his mannerisms, he knows his clothes, he knows how he moves,
It's stem
and that
cells.
is his son in the dash cam video where he was breaking up, wanting to break in tears.
The elites are trying to stay
That was the
young.
moment it was over with. But we're going to see a cross-examination. You know, they're going to basically
Boy.
they're going at him and really just try and paint him as sort of being very selfish. He doesn't seem to really rise to it,
like,
I'm honest.
I'm gonna say, guys. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I know he's an adulterer and everything, but she's like, I love Brad Pitt. I'm sorry to say.
Woman,
Of course.
get down.
Should have loved first, right?
He's like, I know he cheated and he did all this, but
That's the law of nature. Love yourself
I was
first.
like, all right.
You throwing up?
He gets a
I was
little
like,
bit
you know
of extra
what?
confidence.
Me
He's
too, kind of,
definitely
because I
got
always
over the
watch his
hump
movies,
of
even though I know what he did.
how difficult it was to really
I wish I had anxiety
and I
like
think now that they're
Petra
trying to turn up the
Pascal.
heat against him and to try and portray
Brad
him as
Pitt can
selfish,
never be on that
I feel
level.
like he almost regains his confidence and he almost, now that he's up against the opposition, realistically,
I wonder.
I'm gonna send you
I
another
don't
picture.
want to
Let me
have
grab
a
my name.
husband.
So at the end of the day, when he's getting questioned by the prosecution, he's on the prosecution side and he's trying to save himself. Now that it's
So
the
sad
defense
for the husband.
trying to catch him out, it's a bit more of an adversarial interview. I feel like he gets a little bit more prickly. He gets a little bit more, you know, he's not so on the back foot, broken-hearted about his son. He's now on the defensive a little bit. He's kind of butting up against them and getting a little bit more confident. That's why I think it's interesting. I don't think the defense really played this the right way, if I'm honest. The way that they asked him, like, you love your family more than you love yourself, that doesn't really prove anything. He's definitely trying to assassinate his character, but the damage is done. You know, the most damning accusation, the pointing out, the full-blown telling, that was my son. I know how he moves. That was him on the video. It's over with. So to me, the cross-examination is low-key a waste of time. And they're going to try and kind of put a few different points across, and I personally don't feel like they do a great job. You know, they're trying to portray him as a bad father, and he may well be a bad father. I mean, arguably, it's very duplicitous, right? You can paint him as a bad father for, you know, supporting this situation. I mean, arguably, right, for better or for worse, is he a good father? He's burning the clothes, he's trying to cover up for his son, and he's got a conscience, and he's trying to look out for his other children. He wants to be around for his young children, he wants to go to the dangerous
You gotta sit up.
You could say he's a bad gang member and he's a snitch. Is he a bad father? It's a tough one, right? There's positives and negatives, but I don't know, I feel like y'all gonna crucify me in the comments, but...
3 seconds has been deactivated.
Correct.
This is not your first cooperation, is it?
No,
You somewhat made a career out of it, have you not?
I wouldn't say career.
Oh, you first testified against
Fucking
Officer Erickson
bitch.
Overruled.
I'm pissed.
I feel like the defense is sounding flustered.
I knew that.
She's almost sounded... I feel like the defense are rattled because they know how damning that was. They know that moment that they pointed out Queso, that the blue pointed out Queso, it was over with. And I think you can even hear the voice of the defense. They're clutching at straws. She sounded emotional. They're trying to do anything they can to bring this back around to their side, but I don't think they've got any moves.
Back in 1999, right?
Did I do what?
Testified against Officer Eric Sinclair back in 1999.
No, I did.
Came forward with information.
Yeah.
The officer evidently didn't take it to trial, correct?
Correct.
But your cooperation, your testifying to the federal government caused him to enter a plea, right?
Well, I'm not going to do that.
Well, what you probably will agree with is that your sentence was dramatically reduced, right?
Yep.
I mean, isn't it true that before you talked to the federal government, what you were facing back in 1999, you could have gotten up to life imprisonment, right?
Yes.
And it was reduced to 10 years, right?
Nope.
See, the way she talks back to me, I think it was reduced, like, so what? He's on the stand now. You trying to portray him as somebody that saying he's made a career out of snitching.
You're such a slow bitch. Get in the fucking door.
Substantial reduction?
It was my time was reduced to 22 years.
How much did you serve?
About 10 years, 3 months, 4 months.
So from life to an ultimate actual serving sentence of about 10 years.
Guess what? It was a law change, and that's how my time got reduced again.
Well, and your cooperation, sir.
You know.
They're pretty good.
And your corporation, sir. I don't know. They're clutching at straws, I'd say.
You would make pretty tough.
Yeah.
You've also worked as a confidential informant for police, haven't you?
Yep.
And you're cooperating in this particular case because it will help you, right?
Right.
And you were arrested, I think you told us roughly, September of 2020.
September 10th, 2020.
September 10th, sounds like you remember the exact day.
Yes.
She sounds so flustered. Like, and to me, they know he's good.
I imagine that was an important day to you, correct?
I ain't gonna say important.
Behind you, you fucking idiot.
Sir, right?
I fucking hate randoms. Lord Jesus.
Your involvement in the McCormick homicide, right?
Yes.
When did it begin with the Rockefeller homicide?
2021.
Okay, so in 2020, you're facing an accessory after the fact charge for your
So
involvement.
the point she's trying to portray, right, is to say, okay, you were in 2020 put down as an accessory after the fact for helping everybody get away with the little buck situation. And then they're saying in 2021 you became an accessory to this other situation where the innocent man got hit off his bike. That's what we talked about at the start of this video. And she's just trying to paint him as basically just doing anything he can to cooperate. But there's nothing she's going to be able to say that's going to downplay what he just said about Queso. No tarnishing of his character. He is so credible as the father of Queso, there's nothing you're going to be able to say to discredit him and the position that he's in to point out Queso.
Involvement in the death of Charles McCormick, right?
Right.
And when they brought you in, you agreed to cooperate, right?
Right.
But that didn't happen until 2022, correct?
Right.
That would have been after they put the second homicide on, right?
Right.
Now, in the Rockermel homicide, you're aware that Dominique Varner originally was going to testify against you, right?
Right.
And your involvement in what you pled guilty to was accessory after the fact in the Rockermel killing was that you admit you gave money to Dominique Varner after knowing he had just been involved in the shooting and needed to get out of town. And you're...
Now, something really interesting here that I just want to get into, right? So, Dominique Varner, as you saw in the last video that I did this, maybe you didn't see, in the original video that I did about the Jacksonville's Deadly Gang War, where I kind of broke down the whole situation, at the time, we didn't know that Dominique Varner was going to snitch, okay? We didn't know that that was going to happen. And you might remember that in my original video about the war in Jacksonville, I had said that I thought a news reporter had gotten it wrong when he labeled them as the snitch, alright? Because apparently a wire had been worn where a conversation had been recorded and essentially it had implicated somebody else into the murder. Now, what we're about to find out that's really interesting is we're going to find out who the person is that wore the wire, and that this wire ended up recording Varner, incriminating himself, and this is my belief, right? But I personally believe that Varner wasn't snitching at that point when I made the video and I said he's not the snitch. But what it seems like is that he was caught on a wiretap admitting to something happening, and then most likely, once he'd been caught on the wiretap, he was finished. And at that point, he's being snitched on, he's being tapped into a conversation. At that point, he probably felt compelled to say, well, they got me on the wiretap, I'm being snitched on, I might as well join the winning team and turn state's witness as well. And I think there's a really interesting detail, and this is about to come up.
Also mentioned somebody named Moody.
Yes.
Do you know Moody's full name?
I think it's Antonio McLaurin or something like that.
Antonio McLaurin.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Were you aware that Antonio McLaurin wore a lighter on Mr. Varner?
You two time for dog
Yes. Do we need to speak sidebar on that one? Okay. Let me see for contact sidebar. I heard objection. I said everything else.
Alright, I'm back. Alfredo's game.
Hey, here. And so I'm sorry, you was another
Just
person
kidding.
in the car with you all.
Dude,
When
I'm
Willie
looking for
Axel
that.
was killed and you all were shot was a person with a nickname. I'm sorry. Can you do this one more time?
Movie.
Moody. And you believe...
I wanna be Pedro Pascal so bad.
Yes.
And my
No, I
question
don't.
to you was... were you
Anxiety
aware
that bad?
that
Sheesh.
Antonio McLaurin wore a
Hands always in front of you, that's scary.
Yes.
You don't know what you'd grab.
So that's an interesting
Well,
detail.
I mean,
Look, I don't know for sure, but I feel like once it got to that point where it was found out that wires were being worn, people were being dragged in, it's one thing staying solid when you think everybody else is going to stay solid, but it's another thing trying to stay solid when you know you've been recorded on a wiretap conversation. Again, I don't abide by the street rules, but that's a whole different ballgame, because you're cooked for that, okay? Now, the next thing that comes up that I thought was pretty interesting, if I've got this right, is I'm pretty sure what they're trying to say is
I feel like shit.
right.
Prep time's
Oh,
over.
flash
Now you
can
deploy
pop
to the
up.
Warzone.
I do not claim you.
You should be practicing right now. You both should be practicing right now.
Give me a second. I need to go get my fucking stuff.
You want to go get your stuff.
I got robbed.
I appreciate the world I'm living in, damn it.
Resurgence.
It's
Motherfuckers
I
sleep.
can't
Survivors
just.
redeploy fallen teammates.
They didn't just take.
Kill
They
to
took
bring
my
it back
stuff too.
faster.
I can just respawn the equipment, but I want my shit back though. You know they took my shoes last time? I'll never forget that. 3 times. They took my shoes 3 times. I had to keep making them.
Enemies are dropping into this area.
And then I don't even have anything on me. They took all
That
my
game
stuff, and I
should have had the Nemesis system. Have you played Shadow of Mordor?
I do know where they remember you.
Yeah, they should have had that for when they robbed you and shit. And when you tied them up. I'm so mad they patented that shit.
Dude, I was gonna say, I don't think they have it for like, what, 50 years or some shit? Yeah, I don't fucking...
It's
But they just
fucking,
closed off so many possibilities for game serving, and they don't even do anything with it.
That would open up literally every single game ever.
And even then, a lot of games even just adding that into their own game once it's free. Ooh,
It would become a mainstream thing, like fucking health bars and shit.
But no.
Your squad mate's back on station.
You gotta run across. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm not gonna find it. It should be you. Didn't you just leave? Oh yeah, where'd you come from? No, I just saw John walking outside. I swear that was you.
What?
I know I joined one morning and both you and Nomad were very quiet. And you just, what are you doing? Just chilling with 2 sleeping people apparently.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in. Enemy UAV overhead.
Just 262 months. Yes. You go away for roughly 10 years. Right. Now, you said I'm gonna go that well, but you disagree about cooperation. You got what's called government filed at 5K, right? Good.
Enemy sighted.
Oh my god, dude, I just found it. Is it this one? Oh my god. Come on.
Squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
Who's got him?
Dude, watch it. This nigga took way too long. That's just something
Oh, fuck you, run outside the fucking door. You
I
fucking-
sent it. This is why you always keep hearing me tell you.
And of course you stupid fucks will cost me a game.
I'm having a really bad anxiety attack. I'm feeling really anxious right now. I don't know what I'm having anxiety attack. I'm feeling really anxious right now.
Can I get you?
Oh my god.
Really bad anxiety attack. I'm feeling really anxious right now.
Dude, 3 times?
I'm having a really bad anxiety attack. I'm feeling really anxious.
Hello. I'm feeling really anxious right now.
Poking the baby.
He has anxiety. You can't blame him.
Yeah, he's gonna transfer his anxiety to her baby.
No, because then you make fun of him. It's gonna make him more anxious. Then he's gonna start touching more people.
Oh no.
He has
How
anxiety.
come?
What do you want him to do?
He's like.
No, he can't. He has anxiety.
He is dealing with it. That's how he deals with it, okay?
Thank you.
Don't anxiety shame Pedro.
Can I touch on your boobies? I have anxiety.
We've just never reached that level of anxiety, apparently. He's like, can I touch your boobies, please?
Can I touch you? Yo, Isaiah, go watch that TikTok I sent. It's like, it's literally picture. Oh, you want me to screen share it or screen record it so I can watch it? Don't be mean about it. Just say yes. I'll do it.
They're kind of being disingenuous when you say, well, they already knew, they already believed that it was the case, so they did this, you should read the narrative. Well, really,
well, just for you, you're getting it unedited and everything. So
you're getting it
rain.
Don't say dry while others
you're getting minimal effort.
Chocolate rain.
That comes up in a minute that it's very explosive. It's how he describes Butler.
There.
What do you guys know about chocolate rain? Chocolate rain. Some stay dry while others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. Can somebody fix these nuts?
Do I call it? How am I supposed to get to your phone?
Say it again, Isaiah. He doesn't have his phone, so he needs you to fix that for him. So fix it.
Like your phone is broken?
Fix it.
I was just gonna play my game. I don't even care.
Yeah, Alfredo's not a fixer.
Check your gear and weapons.
First off, I ain't gonna fix nothing. You have not been stuck on this wheel. Alright?
Target dismissed.
I didn't know who to hit, where to shoot, what to do, how to do it. Chocolate rain. Some say dry while others feel. Chocolate rain. He was that close, I didn't even see him. Ba ba ba. I missed my stop.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, you're still here, Colin?